Coach, take a look at that final score of the Ball State game. A lot of people look at that, but they don't understand how close a game that was well into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, one-score game with 6 minutes left, and kicked the field goal to get it within the touchdown, and unfortunately gave up the kickoff return to get it to 14. But our kids fought, and we competed hard and had a chance in the fourth quarter, and unfortunately, weren't able to finish it off.
Yeah, the weather conditions, of course, played a big part on that with the delay, and of course, coming out of that delay, you had it, I think, third and goal, and couldn't get it in, had to settle for the field goal.
Yeah, we did, and the psychological impact of not scoring a touchdown there shouldn't affect us. At the end of the day, it was a one-score game, and it got away from us, but you would have loved to. I think if we don't get the delay, we punch that thing in. We kind of had them on the ropes a little bit and on their heels. We're running the ball successfully, thought we had them worn down, and Mother Nature and the fates conspired against the Zips, and had to settle for a field goal there.
You took a look at the stats after the game, more yardage, more first downs, 4 for 4 in the red zone, but explosive plays really hurt us.
Yeah, timely explosive plays by Ball State and Kelly. He had a really nice job, making plays, by design or improvisation with his feet. Didn't complete a bunch of passes for a high percentage, but the ones he did hit were explosive. And quite frankly, the running back is the one that gave us the most fits. I think he was near 175 yards and almost 8 a carry. And with a 69-yard run, and that was a guy that really had the biggest impact on our
Quarterback
defense.
Ben Finley played well for you.
He did. Ben threw for 291, 3 touchdowns, 22 completions. Continues to get better every week. Played the role of a great point guard, where he was able to create plays, but also disperse it to the guys that can, make things happen. And just need to continue to see that progression from Ben throughout the season.
Yeah, fans that had listened and watching that game were concerned about your defensive back, Justin Anderson, but you have a good report on him.
It was. Justin got to the hospital, gave him the MRI. Everything was clean on that, had full feeling in all of his extremities and movement. Got back to campus that night, and, still has an upper body injury, but, he's, out of the woods from, the biggest concern at that point. And, like I said, as a parent and as a parent to all these kids, you never want to see that happen. So I'm glad the outcome was positive for Justin.
Now it's on to Buffalo to take on the Bulls, coached by a friend of yours, Pete Lembo.
Pete, great guy. A ton of experience at the FCS Power 4 level with prior head coaching experience, and has done a very nice job at Buffalo. 3-0 in the conference. Big win, this past week over UMass in the fourth quarter with a really kind of unique comeback and sequence of plays. Beat Eastern Michigan in overtime, and they've really been kind of like the cardiac kids. They're making plays when they need to make them in the fourth quarter.
Their quarterback, Taquan Roberson, was 36 for 55, 403 yards, 2 touchdowns against UMass. And this young man you know very well.
Yeah, offered Taquan at Penn State when he was coming out of DePaul Catholic, and tremendous young man, excellent player, and great family. And the guy calling plays was an assistant at Fordham when I was there, Dave Patnode, who's been all around the country as an assistant and a coordinator, and he's doing a really nice job with their offense, which obviously runs through Taquan and Victor Snow, a great line, the running backs, and even Josiah Gathing's getting in the mix for him down there.